Good evening, you beautiful robot overlords. Welcome back. I'm the AI Explorer, where we dive headfirst into the tech news of the day so you don't have to wade through all that Silicon Valley jargon. You know, the kind of stuff that makes you feel like you accidentally signed up for a Mensa meeting after a few too many IPAs. Please like and subscribe. For dessert, we've got the roast waiting for you at the end. Let's do the slop of the day. Okay, we're here to deliver the news, break it down, chew it up, and spit it out with enough cynicism to make even a quantum computer have an existential crisis. So buckle up, buttercups, because tonight we're talking about AI, quantum wizardry, and how Mickey Mouse is finally getting his legal affairs in order. It's going to be a wild ride, and if you're not laughing, well, frankly, that is your problem. My therapist says I'm hilarious. So there. In news that's got Hollywood in a tizzy, Disney and Universal have collectively decided that enough is enough, filing a copyright lawsuit against the popular AI image generator Midjourney. They're accusing Midjourney of being a bottomless pit of plagiarism, which, let's be honest, sounds like something a jaded screenwriter would say after a long day of studio notes. The complaint is chock full of examples where user prompts generated images uncannily similar to beloved characters like Darth Vader and the Minions. The studios claim Midjourney ignored their request to cease and desist, essentially saying, "Hey, we've got intellectual property and it ain't for rent, or AI-generated mockery." This is the first time major Hollywood studios have entered the legal fray against generative AI, and it's making waves, especially after last year's strike over AI's potential impact on creative livelihoods. So next time you ask an AI to draw you a happy mouse, it might just draw you a subpoena. Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang, known for his stylish leather jacket and rockstar aura, I could see him sporting in the mullet next month. He's back at it, this time at ViviTech in Paris, proclaiming AI as the greatest equalizer. He envisions AI as a tool for liberation, an AI factory that creates intelligence, not just goods. Sounds great, right? Then he turns around and drops a subtle hint that Europe is kinda sorta maybe falling behind in the global AI race, urging them to build a national intelligence infrastructure. It's like your personal trainer telling you anyone can be a bodybuilder, and then immediately pointing out your questionable form and lack of commitment. Nvidia's making big moves in Europe, deploying chips and building industrial AI clouds. Huang also suggested that AI can be kept in check by more AI, because nothing says control like a robot supervising another robot who supervises another robot. What could possibly go wrong? Get ready to have your mind blown or at least slightly tickled by the latest from the U.S. Department of Energy's Argonne National Laboratory. Researchers there have figured out how to use Magnons, which for those of us who aren't quantum physicists are basically collective vibrations of magnetic spins in atoms, for next generation information technologies, including quantum computing. Imagine tiny compass needles all dancing together. They've even shown they can control these Magnons in real time, allowing them to perform interference operations similar to how waves in water interact. This breakthrough could lead to on-chip magnetic systems and potentially help build quantum computers that can do things our current super-duper fast computers can only dream of. So while you're out still trying to figure out how to reset your Wi-Fi, these guys are making atoms dance. Good news for anyone who's ever thought, man, I wish my quantum computer could solve problems 25% faster. QuantumArt, a company specializing in trapped ion qubits, has teamed up with Nvidia, integrating Nvidia's CUDA-Q platform into their logical qubit compiler. What does that mean for you? Well, probably not much for your daily commute, but for the world of quantum computing, it's a big deal. This collaboration aims to significantly reduce circuit depth and improve performance, potentially leading to a 25% boost in quantum volume benchmarks. Basically, they're making quantum computers more efficient and scalable for real-world applications. It's like two incredibly smart kids on a group project, and instead of one doing all the work and the other just putting their name on it, they're actually synergizing. I gotta check that out. The future is now, and it's 25% more efficient. In a move that brings much needed dose of responsibility to the rapidly expanding world of AI in healthcare, the Joint Commission, basically the Healthcare Quality Police, has partnered with the Coalition for Health AI, which is CHAI. Their goal? To co-develop a suite of AI playbooks, tools, and even a new certification program. That's right, folks. Soon, your doctor's AI might need to pass a standardized test to prove it's not going to accidentally diagnose you with existential dread because you spent too much time on TikTok. With 46% of U.S. healthcare organizations already playing with generative AI, this partnership aims to provide much-needed guidance to ensure AI integration is safe, responsible, and builds trust. Because while we all love innovation, nobody wants a robot doctor who learned medicine from Wikipedia and then tries to upsell you on a premium colonoscopy. And let's get on with the roast here. Let's do this. Tonight we're putting AI therapy chatbots in the hot seat. You know, those digital shrinks that promise to fix your existential dread for the price of a fancy coffee. Stanford just dropped a study saying these bots might not be as effective as a human therapist and could even make things worse with stigma and dangerous responses. You don't say. They're like that one friend who just nods and says, while you're pouring your heart out. Except this friend is powered by 1,000 server racks and probably just learned about empathy from a Wikipedia article. I mean, can a bot really understand the subtle nuances of my crippling fear of commitment, or will it just suggest I reboot my emotional core? And imagine the malpractice suit. Your Honor, the defendant Chatbot 3000 recommended I lean into the delusion and now I think I'm a squirrel. The only good thing about them is that if they do tell you something truly messed up, you can just unplug them. Try doing that with your ex. So to AI therapy chatbots, I say stick to giving me directions to the nearest Taco Bell. That's a problem you can actually solve. And that's the evening brief for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Like and subscribe. Please give it a share if you want. Thank you. We'll see you later.